Hey guys, it's your girl T, and a lot of folks have been wanting me to give my opinion on the whole Rkelly situation. So I think a lot of stuff started back on December 10th. KRS192, he hit me up on Twitter and he was like, T, ask Rkelly is trending, what do you think about folks going in on him? And so I go into the trending topics and I'm literally dying. I'm like, who the hell on Rkelly's PR team decided to do a trending topic called Ask Rkelly? Well, soon the trending topic went sideways. Folks started asking him about everything from him marrying Aaliyah to him raping these young girls, getting girls pregnant. And so a lot of this caused a lot of controversy. And it caused Jessica Hopper at the Village Voice to reach out to Jim DeRiscata. He was the Chicago Sun-Times editor who first broke the stories back in 2000 about the whole Rkelly situation, about him sleeping with underage girls, and he was also sent the sex tape that Rkelly has been denying all these years is him on the sex tape. If anybody has watched his sex tape, you can tell it's Rkelly. When he starts speaking, you can hear Rkelly's voice. Now, I have a lot of different opinions about this situation. Like I said on Twitter, when we were watching the American Music Awards, when him and Lady Gaga were performing, I sent out a tweet and I'm like, so everybody just forgot about the fact that Rkelly was sleeping with underage girls? So everybody has forgiven Rkelly for pissing on little girls? And folks were laughing and folks were like, oh, that's old news. But it's not old news. What's even more disturbing is that the other day, the Village Voice decided to release the entire police investigation, the entire report on the whole sexual abuse allegations against Rkelly. And I went through this page by page, and it was very disturbing to say the least. And you still had a lot of Rkelly defenders saying that it's old news, he was acquitted, what's the big deal, why y'all bringing up old shit? So this is causing a lot of riff on the internet. Some folks are saying, you know, to support him, that it's old. Other folks are saying that he's a pedophile and a pervert, he needs to be in jail. Other people are attacking Lady Gaga for choosing to even work with Rkelly. So this whole situation is just nuts. Growing up as a kid in the Midwest, because y'all know I grew up in Minneapolis, I had numerous friends from Chicago, and I've been hearing rumors about Rkelly since I was a little girl. Like literally since I was the same age as these girls. I always heard stories about girls getting picked up by Rkelly after school and Rkelly giving them, you know, presents and gifts to sleep with them. So this is nothing new. This has been going down in Chicago for years with Rkelly. It became a big deal once it hit the national media and once somebody decided to leak the tape. So there's a lot of things in this situation that bothers me. It seems like whenever it's a young black girl who is alleging sexual abuse, it gets swept under the rug because folks are so used to sexualizing black girls and black women. And the first thing you hear, even women say, is, oh, she was fast as hell. That's what she gets. She needs to stay in a child's place. Regardless if these little girls who are 14 and 15, regardless if they wanted it, regardless if they came to Rkelly's door butt-ass naked, at that young of an age, they do not have the right to consent to sexual activity. You cannot sleep with somebody who's 14, 15, or 16 because it's against the law. They have to be of age. Regardless of this situation, regardless if they were fast, regardless if they had been having sex with a boy in their school, Rkelly had no right to go and touch these girls. He had no right to sleep with these girls. And if you look at the leaked porn tape that came out, I mean, it's clearly him. And to know that he's doing all this to girls who are 14 and 15 is really, really sickening. So after these allegations came out, Rkelly went to my favorite radio station in Atlanta, V103, and basically Tigger asked him about the allegations. And this is what Rkelly had to say. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys that clip, and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. And it's sad how the industry just kind of ignores this fact and acts like this man did not engage in this type of activity and this man was not a child rapist and a child pedophile. You know, it is what it is. Folks can get mad about me calling it what it is, but that's exactly what it was. If this was Dante Brown on the block, sleeping with a bunch of 14 and 15-year-olds and getting them pregnant and paying for their abortions, he would be thrown in prison. Dante would be looked at as a pervert, but because Rkelly can sing and he's a musical genius, everybody just wants to sweep it under the rugs. Back in 2003, BET had the nerve to give an award for the best male R&B singer. So that's my point. When it comes to black female children, nobody cares about them being sexually molested or assaulted if the perpetrator is famous, if the perpetrator is a celebrity. Because we in the black community love to say, oh, well, they were fast, they deserve it, or they only did it because of Rkelly, that's on them, oh, well. And it's not okay, it's not cool. And for me, being a victim of abuse, I can't look past the allegations. I can't, for myself, support anything that Rkelly does. People are free to do what they want to do. If you want to buy his music and bang his music, that's on you. But I would not put no money into his pocket for this new album. You know, does R. Kelly have good songs? Yes. You know, I grew up on R. Kelly. He has a lot of good music. He has a lot of really good, inspiring songs like I Believe I Can Fly and Step in My Room and Bump and Grind and, you know, all those really, really good songs. But his legacy gets tainted because of this whole situation with these girls. And another thing, I fought the family members of these girls. These family members chose to look the other way and basically sue R. Kelly for damages. They chose to, instead of pressing charges and hold him criminally liable, they chose to take it as a payday. These people were successfully able to sue R. Kelly and basically get millions of dollars from him. And it's kind of sad, and I think that's why a lot of these cases either go underreported or get swept under the rug, because they would rather have a payout and get money as opposed to seeing these perpetrators be placed in prison. So I blame a lot of this on the family as well, because these girls were young. You know, these were young girls, but the adults in their lives also failed them. There's no reason for a 14-year-old to be left alone with a grown-ass man. There's nothing in common that you have with a grown man unless it's something possibly sexual. So I think for Sparkle and her family to, you know, kind of turn a blind eye to this whole situation with her niece, I just think it's just a shame. And a lot of these girls now are grown. They're all in their 30s now. You know, this has been damn near 15 years. So a lot of these girls are grown, and, you know, I can only imagine the shit they had to go through. He was an authority power in these girls' lives, and he took advantage of that. And I just think it's messed up that the parents were cool with this. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the entire situation. I'm also going to post a link down below so you guys can check out the entire affidavit that was posted on the Village Voice. And let me know your thoughts. You know, do you think that he's a pedophile? Do you think that he should be in prison? Or do you think this is just old news and people need to get over it? So let me know your thoughts. All right. Deuces.